The year 1999 began with a sense of hope as India and Pakistan engaged in peace talks. However, high in the Himalayas, a treacherous plan was unfolding. Pakistani soldiers, disguised as militants, secretly crossed the line of control and occupied strategic peaks in the Kargil sector of Kashmir. This intrusion, later revealed to be orchestrated by the Pakistani army, aimed to sever the vital Srinagar-Leh highway and isolate Ladakh from the rest of India. The infiltrators took advantage of the harsh winter when heavy snowfall rendered these high-altitude posts virtually inaccessible to Indian troops. By May, they had established themselves at formidable heights overlooking Indian positions. The initial infiltration went largely unnoticed. The Indian side, adhering to the established practice of vacating these high-altitude posts during winter, was caught off guard. The Pakistani soldiers, equipped with sophisticated weaponry and communication systems, dug in deep, fortifying their positions and preparing for a protracted conflict. The stage was set for a confrontation that would test the mettle of the Indian Armed Forces and the resolve of a nation. The first signs of intrusion emerged when local shepherds reported suspicious movements to the Indian army. Patrols were dispatched to investigate. One such patrol, led by Captain Saurabh Kalia of the 4 Yat Regiment, was ambushed by Pakistani forces on May 15, 1999. Captain Kalia and his 5 brave soldiers, Sepoys Arjun Ram, Panwar Lal Bagaria, Mukesh Singh, Chandan Kumar and Bhawani Singh, fought valiantly but were captured. They were subjected to brutal torture while in captivity, a grim testament to the inhumanity of the enemy. The news of the ambush and the barbaric treatment meted out to Captain Kalia and his men sent shockwaves through India. The nation awoke to the realization that it was facing a well-planned aggression. The Kargil intrusion was not just a border skirmish, but a calculated act of war. The Indian Army responded swiftly, launching reconnaissance missions and deploying troops to evict the intruders. The Indian Air Force was pressed into action, and Operation Vijay, aimed at reclaiming the captured territory, was put into motion. The nation rallied behind its armed forces, united in its determination to defend its borders and honor the sacrifices of its soldiers. Operation Vijay was a testament to the courage, determination, and strategic acumen of the Indian Armed Forces. The Indian Army launched a series of daring attacks, often facing uphill battles against well-entrenched Pakistani soldiers. The terrain was unforgiving: steep, icy slopes, thin air, and treacherous weather conditions. Artillery fire rained down from both sides, adding to the chaos and danger. Yet the Indian soldiers, driven by an unwavering sense of duty and patriotism, fought with valor and tenacity. The Indian Air Force, under Operation Vijay, played a crucial role in supporting the ground offensive. Fighter jets, like the MiG-21s, MiG-27s and Mirage 2000s, conducted precision strikes against enemy positions, significantly degrading their logistical and communication networks. The use of laser-guided bombs proved particularly effective in targeting enemy bunkers and supply dumps. The IAF pilots displayed exceptional skill and courage, flying sorties and challenging high-altitude conditions, often under heavy anti-aircraft fire. The Kargil War was a saga of extraordinary courage, sacrifice and resilience. Men like Captain Vikram Batra, Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey and Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav, among countless others, became national heroes, their stories inspiring generations to come. Captain Batra, with his infectious enthusiasm and unwavering courage, became a symbol of youthful valor. His now iconic war cry, Ye Dil Mang Amore, echoing the nation's spirit. The war also highlighted the importance of jointmanship, with the Army and Air Force working in close coordination to achieve a common objective. After weeks of intense fighting, the Indian Armed Forces successfully evicted the last of the intruders from Indian territory, marking a decisive victory for India. July 26th, the day the last of the Pakistani forces were pushed back across the line of control, came to be celebrated as Kargil Vijay Diwas, a day to commemorate the victory and pay homage to the fallen heroes. The war had long-lasting repercussions. Internationally, Pakistan faced condemnation for its role in the conflict. its claims of the intrusion being a purely indigenous uprising debunked by irrefutable evidence.